Hello you and welcome to a very special episode of Show of the Week. I'm Mike.
And now, wait, why is it special?
Well, because of what's happening next Tuesday.
What, World Turtle Day?
No, that's Thursday. I'm talking about the reveal of the next Xbox.
There's a next Xbox?
Yeah, well, there will be when Microsoft reveal it next week.
There's a next week?
Lucky for us, Microsoft is a bit more future-minded than Andy Farrant, whose idea of long-term planning is buying 2 pints of milk. Next week, the company you might remember from such game consoles as the Xbox and the Xbox 360 is hosting a reveal event for the next Xbox at its headquarters in Redmond near Seattle, inside this very tent. That's the same next generation Xbox, aka Xbox 720, codenamed Durango, that the internet has been speculating about for yonks. If the grand reveal of the next Xbox is anything like the big Xbox unveilings of the past, we're in for an evening of top Microsoft showmanship. That means bizarre spectacle like Cirque du Soleil taking the wraps off Kinect in 2010.
It feels like it's pulsating with energy.
Thanks for that, Jeff Keighley. It means awkward celebrity cameos like the remaining Beatles on stage for Xbox at E3 2009.
Who would ever thought we'd end up as androids?
Literally no one, Paul, because they're a completely different thing.
It means unforgettable moments.
You ever wonder what the bottom of an Avatar shoe looks like? Well, bam! There it is.
It means multimedia content partnerships and social media apps out the wazoo. And here's hoping it means hard facts about the next games machine from Microsoft and about the games we'll get to play on it. So, join us on Tuesday on Outside Xbox for all the essential news on the Xbox we've all been waiting for. Not only that, but we'll be playing Xbox Reveal Bingo as it happens. Come to OutsideXbox.com to play along with patented Outside Xbox bingo cards. The event is 10 a.m. Pacific time or 6 p.m. for us here in the UK. That's in the future, Andy. Got it?
July, August. How much of this future stuff is there? How long does this go on?
Forever. Well, unless the next Xbox is a Microsoft Doomsday device as well as a media centre.
October? Does Jane know about this? I'm going to tell her. Jane, did you know that time is a linear continuum of instance that divides past and future? And also there's going to be a new Xbox.
Yes, and yes. Did you not? I left you that note.
I remember the part about milk.
Okay, see, next Tuesday Microsoft are showing off the next Xbox and we're supposed to be preparing for it.
Oh, well, that's all right. I can probably figure out how it'll go down. With all the leaks and rumours of leaks and leaked rumours, there's plenty of information and misinformation out there about the Xbox 720. Is it called that? It probably isn't even called that. But I reckon there's enough out there for us to piece together a good idea of what we're going to see come Tuesday. So, time to put my cards on the table and make some predictions. Let's see how much of an idiot I look next week. First of all, what will our next Xbox be called? Plenty of name rumours have cropped up, among them Durango, Infinity, 8, Loop, 720, Fusion and just plain Xbox. I'm going to go with either just Xbox or Xbox Infinity as the most plausible actual name of the console. Xbox Infinity works on the random number system Xbox has used so far. It could go Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox Infinity, why not? If I have to choose between the two names though, I'm going to go for Xbox. People already refer to their Xbox 360 as their Xbox, thinks Microsoft. Let's go with that. Now, as Brad Pitt said to Kevin Spacey at the end of Seven, a Blu-ray drive in the next Xbox reveal is as inevitable as the simulated family on stage. The reason the 360 doesn't have one is that Microsoft backed the losing HD DVD format in the high-def format wars that claimed the lives of thousands, but now that's out of the way, Blu-ray is the way to go. In terms of the actual technical specifications of the machine, we can take some cues from the officially announced specs of the PlayStation 4. The endlessly churning rumour mill says the new Xbox will also look like a high-end PC on the inside, and that the vital statistics for the two rival consoles will be closer than ever. So that means we'd be looking at 8 gigs of RAM, a 1.6 GHz processor and a bespoke AMD graphics chip. What do you make of that, Jeff Keighley?
It feels like it's pulsating with energy.
The next Xbox is rumoured to arrive accompanied by Kinect 2.0, a new version of the Kinect camera with better levels of accuracy, stereo imaging, improved voice recognition and the ability to track 4 players at once. There were also Kinect ports on the leaked Durango dev kit, so we're confident it'll play a big part in the new console and be cooler than Kudo Mr. Kinect Tsunoda wearing shades indoors.
So let's take a look at just some of the new Kinect features that will fuel the next wave of controller-free entertainment on our console.
Ayy. The other bit of optional hardware we could see on Tuesday is this Illumiroom gizmo. This is a combination sensor bar and projector arranged to magically beam video game images beyond your TV screen and into your living room. A recent video of Illumiroom shows how the Microsoft Research Technology concept might work with, in Microsoft's words, a next-generation gaming console. Hey, what do you know, they're announcing one of those on Tuesday. Talking of optional extras, we'd put at least a quid on there being an optional smart glass controller that looks something like a Wii U pad. Nintendo has their version, Sony has Vita. Don't expect Microsoft to be left behind when it comes to the trendy new control system. As for the actual games, well, with Microsoft's E3 conference scheduled for June the 10th, less than 3 weeks after this reveal event, it's possible that Microsoft will hold the big game news back until then to focus on the hardware and multimedia gubbins. Still, we predict Xbox's special relationship with Call of Duty will carry on. We already know Call of Duty Ghosts will be appearing at the Xbox reveal event, so look out for timed exclusivity on the DLC, that kind of thing. In terms of console exclusives, we forecast a Halo and also a new Forza, since games with shiny cars are particularly good for showing off fancy new hardware. Another game we can expect to see is the first from Respawn Entertainment, the studio formed by the creators of Modern Warfare, rumoured to be called Titan. Titan is reportedly a sci-fi multiplayer shooter with humans battling mechs, and is rumoured to be an Xbox exclusive. This sounds plausible to us, so we're saying keep an eye out for Titan on Tuesday. Add to this third-party games we know are going to be next-gen or generation straddlers, such as Ubisoft's Watch_Dogs and Assassin's Creed 4, Thief and potentially Grand Theft Auto 5. They may well make an appearance, but as we said earlier, we imagine they're more likely to show up in the E3 show in early June than the console announcement next week. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say green. Okay, those are Outside Xbox's predictions for the Xbox reveal event. Check back in with us on Tuesday to see how we did, and in the meantime, let's have your predictions in the comments, please. Now it's time to see what you've been saying on the site, on social media, and writing on our takeaway coffees. Ando, it's not even a name.
That's my mother's name.
It's a lovely name.
First up, the comments on the Grand Theft Auto 4 stunt challenge in last week's show.
Your verdict on the winner was pretty much unanimous.
Aim for the ramp. Go for the barrel roll. Yes. Look at that. Perfect landing.
Right, Varenti says, I have to say Mike's efforts in the challenge were the best. The barrel rolling car looks like it took more skill than jumping out of a helicopter, even if Roman was in it.
Mr. Mini Gibbo says, best stunt was the last one with the car, that was sick.
Takega, however, says that wasn't a barrel roll, but an aileron roll.
Ooh, can we disqualify him for incorrectly naming his stunt?
Ooh, let me check the rules. No, still valid, but he does win first prize, which is being forced to reenact his stunt, whether he wants to or not, in real life.
A worthy winner. Last week, Mike and I also argued over whether EA making all future Star Wars games was great news or the worst thing ever.
Wolfborn181 was concerned by a particular part of the video and comments WFT was that dancing Han Solo, while Bob0161 says that Kinect Star Wars game was awful, but I still love the Han Solo song awful but good.
Can we just remind you that this is the song he's talking about? I'm Han Solo. Awful.
Han Solo, Han Solo, Solo.
Also this week we went heisting in XBLA game Monaco. We put together a uniquely skilled heist team with the requisite loose cannon to put the whole crew at risk.
Ben Borthwick says, before watching, who is the loose cannon putting the whole crew at risk? Does his name rhyme with bike flannel?
It might, while the double Hilo says, I figured out where my sister hides her piggy bank. It's a pretty straightforward job, but is Mike available for smashing her over the head? Just in case, I mean. They're civilians. You don't want to be seen by that. Mike, what are you doing? Mike, you shot someone.
Is Mike dead? Finally this week, we made the Portal Cake, and Dan Theft Auto says, awesome episode, any chance of bloopers from this, if there are any?
While DomDom87 chips in, the whole episode is a blooper.
The cake was definitely a blooper.
There you go. There is the official Aperture Science Portal Cake. Is your throat supposed to feel itchy after eating it?
It's probably fine.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go and buy milk.
No, you already did that in the past. The future is closing out the show with Mike.
Right, future. Okay, see you later.
Have fun. Han Solo, Han Solo.
That's it for another show. Stay tuned to Outside Xbox for the Xbox reveal next Tuesday, and keep in touch via our Twitter @OutsideXbox and Facebook at facebook.com/OutsideXbox.
Or head on over to our YouTube channel where the like and subscribe buttons await your clicks. See you next time in the future.
There we go.
Alright.
What was wrong with my clap?
I hadn't hit the record button.
This cake is not a lie.
At what point on the hilarity graph did that stop being funny and become the unfunniest thing?
Okay.
The Outside Xbox kitchen is
We'll deal
short
with
one sieve.
We'll deal with that problem when we come to it.
Well, we've come to it right now.
If we come to it.
Doctor?
Thanks.
You know that website cakerex.com?
No, I don't, Mike.
No, should I?
Not heard of that one?
No.
I'll keep
Can
an
we
eye on it for the
submit-
next few days or so. Just
We really should have let it cool for like 2 hours and maybe thrown it away.